Well, to start, what are your thoughts on tonight, James?
Me?
Yeah.
We're disappointed. A very special group, great young ladies. It's been a blast coaching them this year. I love them. This is kind of weird. They give you a little bit of time, and then you have to come in here. And so we really haven't processed it all yet. We haven't been able to kind of put it in perspective. We've not even allowed these young ladies a chance really to be able to address their teammates for the last time. And I'd say we're probably in a rush. There may be somebody going to use our locker room later. So it just it ends so fast, and you're never prepared for that, and it hurts so bad. You'd like to be able to, try to take your time, but we'll have time maybe later at the hotel to get everybody together and talk about some things. I couldn't help myself. I was a little upset at the way we played. This moment should be about, especially these two seniors that will be graduating this year, leaving our program in a much better place. We're better people. We're a better team because of them. So it should be about that, but I had to vent a little bit just as far as the thoughts concerning the game itself. We've been encouraging them all year to be able to win the toughness category, and I think their kids went where they wanted to. There wasn't a lot of resistance. At times there was. And then we had some breakdowns mentally and physically as far as people not going to the right place, doing the right thing. And it was a contrasting style, and it was a style of play that we've not seen very much this year. A 3-round-2 where they're pounding in the post. And, normally we're playing people that are spreading you out, attacking you off the dribbles. I mean, it's not like it was an easy adjustment for them to make. But at the same time, I just felt like when they got serious about it and, they didn't want us to catch at the post, or they didn't want us to dribble the ball around uncontested. I mean, they was up putting pressure on us, and we turned it over a lot. Just glancing down at the sheet, it felt bad, and it was bad. We had 19 turnovers against a team that, that's just token pressure. But hats off to them. They did what they had to do to win, so I congratulate Middleton. Hopefully we can bounce back, but we'll worry about next year. I really hate it for all of them, but especially these two.
Well, and you had that. There was a point you cut it to 3 midway through the fourth quarter. I think you forced 2 turnovers while down 3 and don't get anything out of it. But how much does that hurt there when things are kind of going your way to not capitalize in those moments?
I'm not sure it was missed shots. I think we turned it over at least one of those times. So it hurts to not be able to get a shot, but ultimately whose fault's that? That's me. If we're playing a team that's physical and they're up on you, there's a lot of ways that you can make an adjustment to that and get your kids going downhill. But really that's something that's got to be addressed in the off season, something that's got to be built upon over the course of an entire season where you're just playing through contact and not letting it bother you so much. So we see where we need to improve, but boy, it hurts when you don't have a chance to improve with this team anymore. So, but you're right, we missed a couple opportunities right there that cost us.
You talked about Bell beforehand, and I thought, she was scoreless from the field through the first 14 minutes of the game, and then in the second half, only 1 field goal. I mean, what was kind of working as far as guarding her?
Eva was supposed to help us on middle drives, and then we felt like if we cut the baseline off, we could at least make it hard on her. But when we played, and this goes back to me again. This is another me thing, and I'm not saying that we were not playing the right kind of defense the whole postseason, but we went all the way back to our final, maybe like our last regular season game against Cherokee. Might be the last time we played primarily man-to-man defense. Once we entered the tournament, we just felt like the matchups that we had, we were a little better off to guard them with a zone. And then we get here, and all of a sudden, you play a 2-3 against them, they'll slide her into the high post. They've got a kid down there working the baseline that can score at the rim. So it's more of a packed-in 2-3 if you're going to play a 2-3. Well, when you pack it in, now 25's just tucking it under her arm and standing out there for long stretches. So I thought, well, we've played zone for 2 weeks, and now we're going to have to play man. And I just think our man-to-man principles Maybe because we haven't done it in so long, and then on top of that, you add the magnitude of the moment. Man, we were missing cover downs. We were missing where we're supposed to be closing gaps, and just there's a lot of stuff I could probably point out technique-wise that was just poor, and that falls on me. They got to be prepared to play well, whatever you're doing. If you're good at it, you're good at it. If you're not, you should probably do something else anyway. But man-to-man, something we've hung our hat on for a long time. And tonight, I think they just bullied us a little bit, played a little bit tougher than we did. So I'll take all the blame for that. It ain't on these kids. They just do what they're asked to do, and they play hard as they can. So we'll regroup, try to learn from it, and bounce back. But boy, I sure hate it for them.
Family owned, community loved. More than ink and paper, it's precision, performance, and pride in every project. Always on time, expertly equipped, locally owned, and something new is on the way. Ready for your next big project? Artistic Printers, where quality meets creativity.
At many dealerships, you get what you'd expect: games, gimmicks, and shady sales tactics. At Gateway Nissan in Greenville, expect the unexpected: low prices, convenient service, and a great buying experience.
Get our Gateway exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty.
No worries for life.
You deserve the unexpected. It's the #1 reason you gotta get to Gateway.
Shop online at GatewayNissanGreenville.com.
Or take the super short drive down Highway 11E to Gateway Nissan in Greenville.
At Marathon Quick Stop Markets, you'll find a company that realizes that our customers are our biggest assets. We are a locally owned company, proud to serve our community. So we do everything with you in mind. We clean and sanitize our stores, provide a well-lit, monitored area to keep you and your family safe. You can always expect a friendly staff and a large selection of products with weekly specials. Stop in at a nearby Marathon Quick Stop Market today.
Ready for a game changer? Say goodbye to costly lash extensions and fussy false lashes. Merle Norman Cosmetics has launched the formula you've been waiting for, Lash Extension Tubing Mascara. Wrap your lashes in 360-degree tubing technology for your longest, most defined, and separated lashes yet. This buildable formula won't flake, smudge, or transfer. Available in long-wearing rich black and a high-trending rich cocoa brown. Lash Extension Tubing Mascara and other new essentials are available now at Merle Norman Greenville and Eastgate Shopping Center.
For over 30 years, Tommy's Plumbing has proudly served the Tri-Cities with a personal touch, because we're not just plumbers, we're family. From simple faucet repairs to full plumbing repiping, we have the experience and expertise to get the job done right. We also specialize in water heater and tankless water heater installations, helping you find the perfect solution for your home. Our technicians stand behind their work and always leave your space clean and spotless. Looking for a plumber who's fast, professional, and reliable? Call Tommy's Plumbing and let our family take care of yours.
And for you two seniors, I know this is not fun, it's not fun to talk about, but just what will be your lasting memories from playing at North Greene?
Who's first?
Oh, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You said it. Come on. Nope, you lost. Oh, okay. We're gonna have to re-say that question.
Just what will be your kind of lasting memories from playing in high school?
All of it, going to the state tournament every year, this team, just the girls, every single one of the girls have made like a huge impact on my life. Just like everything, this entire team is just gonna stick with me.
What's this year been like, I guess?
This year is one of the funnest years, I'd have to say. The girls were young and they're goofy. This team is just a bunch of goofballs. Like, there's never a dull moment. So like, I hate it ended this way, but we all knew it was going to end at some point. And I hope the girls go far again next year.
Same question.
I couldn't be more grateful for how the I just could, like I've said every other time, I couldn't be more grateful for how they've welcomed me in and just made me feel like I've been here all 4 years. And just, I don't know, I just feel like I've been here forever. And it hurts knowing that that's our last game together. But I know that it wasn't just a team that I've made lifelong friendships. So I know that it's not done. I'm not done talking to them, but it hurts to know that I'll never be on the floor with them again.
Well, James, you said it several times. You described this group as special, how much you like this group. So maybe more so than you have with other groups. And I don't think I've ever asked you, but why is this group special?
Ella alluded to it. Some of them are just really goofy and kind of funny. And I don't know that it's exactly my type of humor, but I just end up shaking my head a lot of times at the silliness. They've been fun in that aspect, but when it is time to get serious, I couldn't ask for a group that would lock in better. And we came here over the summer for camp, and we were just getting to know each other and just learning how we wanted to play. And I think another thing that's made this one of my favorite years is how quickly they gelled and how attentive they were to detail. They just let me coach them. And that was a lot of fun, just to be able to hang out with a goofy group that would be serious and that I also saw make real big improvements from start to finish.
Then Tralyn, as the returner or one that's going to return next year, what do you need to learn from this postseason, and what's the group need to take away from tonight?
I feel like we need to be ready for the pressure that they're going to give us, because we know that we're losing 2 people that can take pressure. We're just going to have to fill their spots and take pressure.
And then for you, getting on the full state tournament first time, it's a bigger atmosphere. Just what was tonight like for you, and maybe that sophomore group?
It was amazing. It was a good experience. Not many people get to do it.
And then I guess, James, on the group that you have coming back, you're bringing back talent. What are those girls that played a lot of minutes tonight need to learn from this?
I've touched on it a little bit, and we're going to emphasize it. We got to be more fundamental with our man-to-man defense so that we don't just get stuck doing one thing. And that's on me. And I'm really upset about that because we've been really good at that for years. We thought back to the game we went to Oneida 3 years ago, I guess. We hold them to 39. Now this team had more firepower. I'd be the first to admit that. We can score a little better. And we got kids that can attack the rim, kids that can shoot it. We can play inside out. I mean, there's a variety of ways we could get you offensively, and there were times that, like this past Saturday in Sub-State, we're just trying to outscore somebody because we can't get stops. And there, our zone was effective, and it was good for us. But at the end of the day, you got to be able to man up somebody. And there were possessions that we should have went man against Oneida. Tonight, the whole game, we probably should have done a better job in it, and I just don't think we did very well. And that ain't on them. That's on me. So, yeah, it'll be a point of emphasis. We got to be ready to sit down and guard and to help each other and all the things that. And then if you have, like a secondary type defense that you can rely on when it's necessary, that's fine. But at the end of the day, you got to be able to guard. And tonight we didn't do. And it's not like they don't have good players. That one girl that Montana mentioned there earlier, she's going to put a hurting on you if you don't guard her the right way. And if you let them get out in transition, and I didn't even see fast break points, they get us 12-6, a 6-point advantage in a game you lose by 10. Those are big baskets. So, and I'll tell you another reason that we were way better in transition defense when we played zone, because we knew we had 2 very fast players, Josie and Eva, that would get back and stop ball, and then everybody kind of settles into where they're supposed to be. and we didn't give up much in transition. Well, what happens tonight when we're playing man? Here somebody's in transition, and if they're ahead of you, you're behind them, you got to go through all the communication. You take mine, I got yours. And just transition defense was poor, and I'll take all the blame for that. But hopefully we'll have another opportunity to do this again. I think people, they say all that stuff all the time. You've been 7 in a row. They act like it's easy. This is not easy. Winning games is not easy. There are certain teams that you play against, I guess it's easy, but I'm talking about getting here. It's not an easy thing. There's a lot of good teams across the state that didn't make it here, a lot of them. So we're thrilled that we're here, but now that we are here, we may just have to get back to our roots, and if we ever have this opportunity again, hopefully we'll do a little better.
We're good.
Is that it?
Thanks, guys.
JD, thanks for hanging out. All right, girls. Hug.